Hi guys, welcome back to another JC Card Shop channel. Today we're going to be featuring pretty much two of the powerhouse decks that people are expecting for this format. I'm joined here today with Victor.
Yeah.
So on my side, I will be playing the modified Promise deck. Promise did receive a restriction with the release of Set 2. Oh, sorry. This Iris First Bloom is now limited to 1. So Promise, what this Iris was doing was on Bloom, pretty much the center and collab will do an additional 30 damage. So Promise had a lot of, the big issue with Promise was there was a lot of burst damage right at the first 2 turns, where a lot of your attacks were doing like 70-80 damage and you had collapse up. With the Iris, now that is only limited once, so you can only do this once per game. There is ways to circumvent that, but I'm currently not playing that in this iteration build. Yep. But Promise is still a very strong contender. It's still one of the, probably, I think, in my opinion, the most consistent deck in the Hololive format currently. And definitely not a deck to look over, even with the restrictions. It's still a very powerful deck to experience.
Yep. And I'm here playing Reine. This is basically the boogeyman of the JP format. Reine was really tanky, and she was able to take a bunch of damage while setting up a lot of cheers and shenanigans. And honestly, this deck is really flexible. This is a variant that I made, the Ollie, Iofi, Reine build. I know people have been playing Zeta, sometimes people play Marine, but I just want to show the flexibility of this deck. Basically, if you have a decent idea of how to build a deck, be super consistent, you can really have a lot of flexibility with Reine, and this is just what I'm going to do. So Reine really does want you to have a bunch of cheers onto the board of every color. Iofi gets you cheers from the board, and Ollie pops up ID Gen 2, which Reine is perfect. A lot of this stuff basically works perfect. Unfortunately, we can't run the Gen specific stuff because Reine and Iofi and Marine are all painting, but there is no. Ollie isn't painting. So you would be able to run the card that represents the painting if you were running Iofi, Reine, Marine build, but if you're not, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get with Ollie. But again, this is just goes to show that if you're playing Reine, you have quite a few freedoms.
Actually, I'm really interested. I really like this matchup that we're doing here as well. Strictly because during the Japanese version of Set 2, Promise was actually a non-existent deck. Strictly because Mume First Bloom was also limited to 1 during this time, which Promise pretty much lost both its entire identity as a deck, both with the power, the burst power that it has with Iris and the consistency that it has with the Mume First Bloom. So Promise was pretty much not a deck in the Japanese format at this time, but English, thankfully, we do have it at a reasonable power level, and I think Reine in the Japanese format was a big movement strictly because it has a very strong matchup against Kanata, which was the deck that survived basically the Set 1 restriction list. But I think with Promise still being a very viable deck, we're definitely going to see a pretty good shakeup in for our side, for our format for Set 2.
Yeah, the English format is definitely going to be different than the Japanese format definitely was.
Yeah, just because we have the existence of a deck that the Japanese did not have.
And again, remember, always present your decks, both the true decks and your main decks for cutting to the opponent, just out of good manners. Both of our decks, fun fact, are not playing monocolor, even though Promise is known for playing monocolor.
I don't know why we cut. We forgot to shuffle.
Right. We forgot to shuffle the.
Yeah, but
we're not cutting that. We're showing that too.
Yeah, both of our tier decks are running multiple colors. Reine specifically is the deck that runs multiple colors, especially when we enter Set 3. It will be running the 6th color as well. For Promise, it is mostly a white cheer oriented deck, but with Crony, I think Crony 2nd is kind of a really good tool to have in the back pocket when you need to. So I think having some blue cheers to enable Crony 2nd is kind of tantamount as well. We'll set light first, so we don't forget it later.
Also, life we still forget that.
Yep, so we'll dice roll for first seconds. And we will high roll once again. That's 4. I lose the
7.
I lose the 1 dice, so you'll be going first.
I'll be going first.
Okay.
I think I rolled a 9 instead of I rolled a 7. I'm gonna lie to this. Hand is interesting.
I will mulligan this hand.
I would like to mulligan this hand. The problem is, this hand can definitely get a lot worse. You know what? Let's go.
At least in my case, I am legally not allowed to keep that hand. You didn't need to know that, but I am legally not allowed to keep that. That had no news.
Watch me really get this.
Okay. So that both of us have used our free Morgan. Let me make sure I have something. Alright. This is serviceable. Okay. And we will start.
Let's start. Okay. So, I do have Reine. Oh, sorry. Don't forget.
Very important.
And I will activate my normal PC. Normal PC will let me grab anything from my deck, and most of the time I'm going to want to grab the one or two of that you run on the deck, and I would like Crazy Ollie.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I am going to need some hollow powers, so let's go. And then here I'll must.
Yep. I will start with my drop. Cheer. Well, let's first start with Flip Effect. Wall drop here. Ooh, this is not good. Yes. I will collab with Moving. This movement is collab effect. When my center is a promise, I may draw her. Oh, thank God. Well, this is the start of the game. There's not much to do, so I will do 30 damage with high risk. High risk.
Right on. So
Master like this.
last turn. Cheer. It's another green cheer. I'll put that on Crazy Ollie. She doesn't want to do that. So I would love it. Just Notica. Get me something better. Notica never disappoints.
I don't like the sound of that.
Okay. So let's get a little crazy. Ollie. Oh, Bloom here. And on Bloom, she draws me another card. Just like the Colette, but I don't have to Colette. Oh.
Oh no, he's zooming, he's zooming.
I will Bloom here. Let's Bloom here. Here, let me grab its hand and add it to my hand. It's 10.
You sure we want to check to see if that's a Tatang in there?
Three of them will come together. It's not as thing. Actually, hold on. That's what I need to check. guys.
Very important when you, to check your deck to make sure what you lost in your hollow pile.
Okay.
Very important. You don't want to walk into like towards the end stage of the game where you're looking for a specific card and then realize it's in your hollow pile.
Oh wait, hold on. It might be in there. Oh, that's not good for me. Alright, it's fine.
Some little advanced tactics here. Yep.
So I will put my ping.
Oh no, that Reine got back up to 100 HP.
Didn't take any damage. This girl is good.
And it gives you arts plus 10.
I will collab with the Reine. I just want to do some amount of slow power. Right. I have my Reine attack for 40 onto the actors. And from there, I will pass.
Upkeep phase? Let's put this on this movement actually. Oh, I want that. Oh, am I going to lose a lot of tempo for that? Yes, because I don't. I'm gonna lose a lot of tempo. Yeah. I will attach. I will bloom Mume on Mume. Mume's bloom effect when I bloom from a debut. I search my deck for a debut or first with promise and add it to my hand.
If you don't have the whole she's not bad.
Well, there's one girl I need to find right now.
Girl needs you.
I should probably check what I lost. As I talk to Victor about doing that. Yep. The upper part of a promise? I don't know what I lost. Wait. Oh no, I know exactly what I lost. Okay. Good thing to keep track of your ratios. Okay. Well. Do you want this HP? You know what's the funny part is? I'm gonna go back into my deck actually. I did not play this turn. No, I played this last turn. That was what I drew last turn. Definitely let's start getting some consistent tools going.
While he's getting stuff, I am gonna get scared.
I can add this card.
First or second?
First or second?
debut?
Yeah, first or second.
Grab this card.
Unironically, I think this is the ad. Actually, no. Definitely want to secure this as soon as possible.
Being able to deal much damage.
I'm so used to having 4 of this card, so I don't have to dig for this card. But we only have 1 now, so definitely priority to get this card up and running as soon as possible. We'll get another Iris. Yeah, I'll get another Iris. Actually, let's drop it first. So the funny part is, I will board the second trap. I will collab with me. I will do 50 damage to Reine.
20 inch crazy old inch crazy old. I would love to see. I will bloom Reine. On bloom, she lets me search my deck for a cheer and attach it to one of my Hololive groups. Okay, white cheer on the wall. How much HP are you?
I'm at 120.
120. Yeah. I'm going to collab with the alt.
That's fine.
So I'm doing 40 here and 60 here, and that is 100. I would like to be doing more damage. So, and how big did you say? 120?
I am 120 right
I can get to 140, but I cannot. Is it worth it, in my opinion, to knock out that iris? And I honestly think it is. So I will use my once per game skill. I need crazy that's gonna be in.
now. Yep.
So this turn, all of my ID Holloman Gen 2 specifically, which good thing Crazy Ollie is, get an extra 20 arts for each of the cheer colors that they have. So I have 2 cheer colors here, so this is being 100, and I only have 1 cheer color here, which is going to be doing 60. So I can get 160. Now, I think my best bet is to send 100 to the iris, and send the 60 again to the iris. To be able to get the knockout, and it puts him down 1 sheet. So I will be doing that.
Well, so on your first instance, 100's going here, right?
Yep.
I will use Mume's Guardian of Civilization. When you are attacking a promise, I can spend 2 Hollow Power to reduce that damage by 50. I also knew this big Reine was in here. So I take 50 less, so I will only take 50 here. So 50, 70 less. So I am now at 70 HP.
And then I'll do 60 here. So you're going to be at
10. Very important to make sure I didn't lose the items this turn.
So I pass turn now.
Yeah. That is the strength of Mume Oshi. Reducing damage is really important. Okay. How much HP does Crazy Ollie have?
Crazy Ollie has 120.
Okay. I will. Under 20 HP, is that right? So I will attach the cheer here. And then I will take the opportunity to bloom into this edges.
So now you have 50 HP.
Yes. While I could be a little more productive with my cheer, I am doing this to get a specific line going. How much is this?
So you have 80 damage on her, so she has an extra 30 HP, so she's at 50. Sorry, 130 minus 80.
So I have 150 damage here. So I will knock out the Ollie. I will bloom a crony. I will reveal a chair of the same color as one of the elements. And attach it. I will attach it to the movie that is here. I unfortunately cannot knock out the Reine that's in the center, but I do need to be cognizant of the fact that there are two different color chairs on that Ollie. So what I'll do is I will pull out this movement. Actually, hold on, sorry. How much HP does she say you have again?
50. So she's 130 base and you have 80 damage.
50? Yeah. No, I'm setting operational that's different, but I think it doesn't matter. I'm trying to think of a line where I don't have to use the Iris Bloom, but
Do you double knockout?
yeah. I'm trying to think of it to open right now. Because part of the issue is the issue of the Reine deck is by taking double knockout here, I am playing the gotcha game a little bit. Because if there are if the next two cheers are not green cheers, I'm in a bit of trouble.
Why is that this strong?
I am in quite a bit of trouble if I.
And I do know what's in my cheer deck. I should know what's in my deck, but I don't know the order.
You don't know the order, yeah. I think I should refrain from taking the double knockout this turn. I don't think. I lose a lot of tempo. Oh, but if I don't take the double knockout here. If I don't take the double knockout here, I'm set back quite a bit. I think it is in my best interest to take that knockout. So I will bloom with the Iris first. This turn, both my center and my collab will do 30 extra damage. I don't need the damage on center, but I do need it on my collab to take the knockout. So we'll start with Nanashimume knocking out the center with thank you for always supporting me.
Okay. So Reine goes down, and then I use the cheer. Remember when I play green cheer?
Okay,
I'll put it on to put on to this one.
Currently no punish, no punish. Iris will use Power of Promise. Power of Promise is 50 for every one of my Promise Hololives in my bag room.
Unless it's...
Nope.
I have it backwards. Yeah.
Nope. 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 This is doing 170.
And then on the knockouts, another green cheer.
Okay. We avoided the worst case scenario. I will pass next up. The worst did not come to pass.
Well, cheer first. Push off the turn. Push forward. Oh, no. I will activate the Corona transform. Roll that. Oh, draw two first. Roll that.
Oh, that went off screen. We will do this again. 4. That lets you
is,
search an AB, right? No.
Draw another card.
Oh, it was on that lets you get the game.
Yeah.
-1.
Basically, if you're 3 or 5, so Miko P, you will get the search. If you're 6,
if you're 1, if you're 1, you cry.
Yeah, if you're 1, you cry. Right. So now, let's set up another Gracie Alden. I have 2 normal ones.
Ooh, I do not want to see that.
So last one is Alien Iofi. Probably be smarter to get the last Iofi as well, which I will. Right. So now that I am set up on all my IDs, I am able to mess around a little bit.
So definitely do not like the sound of hearing that.
So, Reine, it's tiny.
I can't wait for this card to go to 1.
And then, what I could do is I could try to get a double knockout right now.
I also don't have to hear that.
But it would worsen my future turns, which I think, my honest opinion, is worth it. So I will collab with Reine.
Yep.
And then I will boom second onto second. Just search my deck for a cheer. Since I already have the white cheer in there, I gotta grab something else. I'll grab the double cheer. Now I'll attach it to the Reine. Now, I have the Hollow Power, which I will use, and I will archive this green cheer for another color of cheer. That's good. Okay. So I have 4 colors of cheers. So I attack for 180. And I have advantage against what? So I will have Reine attack for 230 onto the.
I'm only a first, man.
Bully people.
So on the knockout.
Actually, hold on. That's at 50 HP, right?
Correct.
Okay, I need to knock that out right now. So I'll attack that.
Okay.
Overkill by a lot.
Yep.
And then I'll do a 30.
Well, before you do your 30, get a cheer. You're not knocking. You won't have the ability to knock me out. Okay. I will put it on the ring.
And then I'll do the 30 to the
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
And then I'll pass it.
I will draw for 2. Retreat. Or, and then I pull out. Lucio. I will push this one.
Sure.
This. Okay. Well, we're playing Iris here. So this is my conundrum. I am going to be a sheep this turn. I will call out this Iris to get a Hollow Power. I will use Mumei's Oshi skill, Amazing Drawing. I will spend 2 Hollow Power. I did not want to see that. Well. Alright, what's left? What it does is let me search for my deck for an event and add it to my hand. The reason why I'm doing this, I am very significantly running out of gas.
It's okay, I have no gas left.
Yeah, but I can't do anything to that in this turn. This is the unfortunate part.
Reine.
Oh my! I think that blind. Both my promise is gone. No.
It must be in your hand. Oh no, you play the promise early in the game.
I play double. Wait, where's that promise? Oh, there it is. Wait, actually, hold a sec. Nine.
Doing math is important, kids.
The main reason is while I could get promised to dig for more hollow, I do need a lot of new hollow members right now. I need to reset my board. There are multiple ways of getting around that. I could get Nodoka-chan to draw 3. I could Mikorone to draw 2 and hopefully get a debut. Worst case, it will Nodoka me. But if I low roll a 1, I am in a really bad spot, which is kind of something I'm avoiding. And then I could promise to check top 4. The problem with promise is there's quite a bit of misses in the deck still, even with all like the really bad hollow cards. The problem I have is if I go for promise and reveal less than 2, I think I'm in big trouble. I think regardless, I'm never grabbing Mikorone 24 with this search, strictly because the low roll is just I just can't afford to low roll this turn. So the matter if I want to raw draw 3 or do I want to check top 4?
You can't grab
Oh, you're right. She's stacked none of them. Alright, well that makes things a lot easier. I will not YOLO Mikorone.
Reading comprehension is important, kids.
Hey, if we just edit out me saying Nodoka-chan and said Mikorone instead.
We'll have 3 every single die-hard dub where they very obviously dub it. That's what we're gonna do. It's like we've got no more Mikorone 24.
Yeah. So I have currently 5 cards in my hand. So I will play the promise I searched. We are zooming.
Oh my god.
We are zooming. I do need those because I do need to bloom this crummy right now. I will grab a white chip and put it onto this plate. I am at full board. I will pass next up. I think that was a very good turn.
Green, I will put the green onto you and I will draw. Well, sometimes things just work. Like this no.
Oh no! No, he found more gas.
Sometimes things just work.
Oh, there's another Dracone arm suffering.
You got me the pain, guys.
No, why does this card get 30 HP?
Because this girl's good.
Oh.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to collab. I'm going to collab with this one. I'll put the right here onto somebody. I'll put it on. And I will bloom. The blue one will also go on. Okay. So when I get to my second here, she will be ready to attack. Let's get a quick knockout. I do know you have a bunch of cronies in there. You're quite a way from the iris, but you have the 2 there. So let's just knock out that crony there.
Yep.
And I will pass it.
I will reveal We'll put it on display. I will push. Oh, I will push. Oh no! No. Yeah, it's a pretty game losing play about that. Iris scissor going. Iris first. 2 Iris first. That's not good. That position is very awkward.
As you can see, he can probably deal a decent amount of damage to my Reine for 1 knockout, but I would be able to knock him out if he doesn't have anything.
I have to knock out that Reine this turn. The issue is I don't think I'm able to, which is the problem.
Because she is at 220.
This is really bad. Yeah. We'll push. I will do is balloon into crony once more. I'll put a bunch of whispers. I will know PC. This is a really big precarious position here.
Having to give out a bunch of lives is really hard to be able to make in seconds. I assume you don't have that many seconds.
I do not. The draws of my first and seconds are really bad. The combination of debuts I found was really bad too. That and like you saw me, I was forced to spend to Hall Hard and get my gas. That's really bad. I really didn't want to do that. I was also trying to find a line to where I can boss's orders up one of your back row, and then crony. I have crony second. I've had this in the beginning of the game. I wanted to rewind that.
Yeah, being able to rewind the Reine.
But I need to find so that makes you my enemy.
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to do it. Which in hindsight, I could have just tried to re-crony into it. But like, obviously in hindsight, it wouldn't happen. I will blue, spinning.
Left.
Oh, yeah, correct. Yeah. Why can I not have 7 characters on board? I know. I will pass next time.
Next cheer. It's a white cheer. We'll put it on. That didn't do anything. So I will collab with Reine. A little dangerous to do, I know, but for good reason. I will equip Tank.
Yep.
So I have 2 colors. My stage has 2 or more colors. I have basically every color at this point.
I think you do have every color at
yeah.
this point, yeah.
I am missing 1 color, but that's not sad. Alright, so because I do have every color, I do get an extra 20, or I only need 2 more. So I'm doing 60 here, plus the tank, so that's going to be 70.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 70, and it should knock out the minimum.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And then Reine, she deals an extra 100 damage. 110 damage. So she's going to be doing 260 against white, 210. So that will let me knock out the other, and you put him down to 1 life. If he cannot answer that, then that is victory for me. Is there anything I can do to make this more
give you a bit of safety?
Yeah,
right?
the safety net. I don't think there is, and I just have to go for it. So Reine, big one, will attack the little mermaid.
Sure. I will reveal a white chair. I will put this on the iris.
And then little Reine will attack the big one. Okay.
I will reveal a blue chair. Automatically, I will just add it to.
And then that is my turn, and I'll pass it.
Okay. I will upkeep, draw. Sure. I will add it to the iris sensor. I will promote this iris.
So there's a chance if you have this iris seconds that I use 2 things. And
I don't think I can kill both the Hololens.
I would lose a lot of cheese, which is
Really bad. I mean, my priority right now is make sure that is dead.
yeah.
So I will bloom into this mimic. And I will collab it.
Okay.
This collab. Search my deck for a promise and add it to my hand.
So then you grab the iris.
Yep.
Second.
And I will bloom this iris that's been here forever.
And now, so how it works is that the iris, the Mume will get you the plus damage for everyone after she attacks. So she would have to attack first. The iris only counts the back row, but she has
No, it counts everybody.
Oh, this one only counts the back row.
Yes.
Yeah. So she would only count the back row. So the most you can get is 40 damage,
Which is 110.
which should be enough.
110 is only, it's not enough, but it's fine.
Yeah. So it's 160 here. And
So 160.
Yeah, I'm 160.
Yeah, you're 160 here, so you'll be at 50 HP.
Yeah.
But most importantly, I wanted to buff the iris to make sure I can
Yes.
kill your second.
But you do need the 2 DBs,
Correct.
which I do believe you should have.
I mean, I don't really need double. So we will put down 8 here. I will bloom this running one more for the last time. We will just get this blue chair out of my deck. Unfortunately, I do not have another game. So I am only buffing by 30, but 30 is enough because, wait, no. Am I short?
Because she gets 20, so she would get an extra 30.
So she gets 20 extra 30, so that's 150 plus 50, 200. Oh my god, that's a tang.
The thing, guys.
But, the silver lining is I can ignore this one.
Okay.
Because that thing cannot attack me next turn.
That technically is true, yes.
I'm afraid. But I don't have any of this one, unfortunately. My hand is very, very not good. So we will start with everyone together. I will do 70, 80, 90, 100.
Okay. So 100 going to Reine.
Yep. And then with this, I will do 200.
So when he gets knocked out, I lose purple and green here, which is important. And the 1 life green here, which I will throw onto this one.
And I will pass this up.
Okay. So this gets rusted. This goes back. I believe I have to push forward now.
Draw first. You have a draw for turn.
I think that's the end. I will have to push forward. Push forward Reine, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's what it is. Cheer. That is cheers. Let us cheers, right?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Huh. So I am going to bloom here. On bloom, I get to search my deck for Japan. I'm not searching my deck for Japan. I'm just going to go back to see if I have. And I have victory. I don't have to tank my deck. But what I do have is the amazing PC. So I'm going to remove a green cheer, search my deck for a first or a second. Yo. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Ah.
This is not the thing you're looking for.
This is not the thing. No, these are not the droids that I'm looking for. That's close enough. I'll say the.
You stick at the answer.
That's it.
Yeah. Yep. You're good.
Oh no, wait, it does work. Haha. Okay. So I will bloom the Iofi.
Yeah.
And then I will collab with the Iofi.
Yeah.
Right. So the collab with Iofi, I get to choose 3 tiers from my archive.
Yeah.
And 1 will go on everybody. Basically. Right? I'll choose 2 green and 8 red.
Yeah.
The red doesn't matter, but I'm choosing green and red here. And then
Sure.
so now I would use my Oshi skill. I will remove 1 green cheer and I choose 1 cheer from my deck. Cheer deck and attach it to one of my holo. I will attach it to Iofi.
Sure.
So the Iofi says if my stage has an ID member other than herself, she deals an extra 50 damage. The Reine reads if I have 2 cheers of every color, or I have 2 colors which I have 3 of, I'll deal an extra 20 damage. And this Tang means I get an extra 30 life and 10 HP. So I'm here doing 150 and here doing 70 damage. My math is correct. That is just enough to kill Moment. However, you do have you don't take damage. Yeah, that's fine. So Iofi deal 152 Moment.
I will reduce that
to 100.
to 100.
Yep. And then I will have Reine deal 70 damage.
So I'm at 170, so I'm at 20 HP.
20 HP. Yep. And that is my turn.
Awesome. So I will push back. I will be forced to go down. That's fine. I will put a cheer on the main. Just to make sure I don't just straight up lose the game, I will bloom Miming with Miming first. Miming first effect. So that's gonna be out. I'll grab another Miming TV. I will put the Mume debut on the perk. I will bloom this crony into crony second.
Okay.
And I will collab.
Okay.
So what this collab does, I will choose the Reine here. Everything, I will revert it back to its debut form, and all other cards return to hand, so that also includes the hand.
You would keep the cheers? I'm not sure.
You keep the cheers. The cheers are removed. Yes. Okay. So as much as I want to do as much damage as possible, I cannot take a double knockout this turn. Oh, I need collab. I collab, so okay. So, well, I will ensure that I knock this out.
Okay.
Currently, Iris is doing 150, so I am 10 short. The Tang. Why are you debating my existence?
The Tang is so good.
Yeah. So we will do 6 fast forward.
And what's the effect on the fast forward?
I can bloom into a first. I believe this also lets me bypass the...
Yes.
Yeah, so this new one, I will bloom into Mermaid. And then it will do 60 here. And then I'll do 150 with Promise of Power.
This knocks out, and then life, and that's a green G.
And I will pass with this. I only lose, I only have one way to lose.
Alright. So now I will push up. Reine.
Yep.
Crazy Ollie. And draw for 2. Normal PC should have done that last game, but mistakes have been made. Still having that defensive power. And it's not even in my deck. I will bloom the Iofi, and I will grab a cheer.
Yep.
I will bloom here, so sure it's a tank.
There is no thing.
There is no tank.
Yeah. That's right.
And fortunately, that is as much damage as I can do.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that is music to my ears. I was so scared this turn.
Yep. So
I mean, this game, oh my god, this game. This is a game.
I will collab
Yeah.
with the Ollie, and I will deal 60 to Iris and 20 to Iris.
Yes.
And that's the end of the turn, and that should be dead.
I will draw. Collaboration ends. Cheer. We'll put this on this moving, I guess. I will bloom into the Reine. I'm just not going to waste any more time. I will collab once more with this limit. On collab, search my deck. I cannot play this, but I will search a Holman. And then I will use everyone together. I will do 110 to Reine, and then Power Promise. I will do.
That is the last life.
Yeah. Oh, I was so afraid of you having soul that makes you my enemy in your hand.
I think it's this one. No, it's not. It's not the deck. That's right. Guys, never takes away.
Never remove. Good takeaway. Never remove. So
Never remove something that makes you my hand. Oh no, it isn't here. It's a drop. Okay.
What was it? Oh, you hollow powered it early.
Yeah, I was hollow powered it. Yeah. That and it was hollow powered it along with the crazy Ollie the second.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a game. This was definitely a game. So some takeaways. I had a really awkward start simply because as I mentioned in the middle of the game, the number of debuts, first and second cyber in my hand were like very steep. I couldn't get anything going until pretty much I got a critical mass of them. And Promise typically does try to assemble the critical mass like by the second turn. but I just couldn't get anything ready until I believe the 4th turn. Worst of all, I was forced to burn amazing drawing at a point where I really didn't want to. It left myself doing that so early left me in a position where because he was so set up that like I'm just gonna start losing elements, left and right. I think I was very rewarded for the double knockout that turn I did. Again, like the scary part was if he had different colored cheers, his Reine is going to start decimating my board, and I actually was not in a position to fight that part. So him revealing 2 green cheers off of the life was definitely a reward for me. I definitely cannot express how safe I was when I saw that. Even then, the game was definitely not over. Reine was super scary. I also, the crony second definitely saved me because if I didn't rewind the first, I would have I assume you had another second.
No. The only 2 seconds I saw were the early 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's definitely a good precaution to make sure you can't get to second round.
Yeah, which was unfortunate that I had to do that, but I did feel like I had to do that. I did feel like playing this card when I was building this deck. Yeah, no, I'm not putting this card ever again.
That card would have got you lethal if I didn't have the Hololive, right? Yeah. But again, it does show like even with, I also burnt this Iris super early in the game too. Yeah. Like, but even with one, like the power of Promise still exists, right? Like just free 60 damage that you can just apply onto the board at any turn that you do it is very strong. And
I might want to try this list with another crazy Ollie because
I think losing that at the very beginning of the game really sucks.
Yeah, losing it really early because what it does do is that it deals 100 damage, and if I have no other second gen ID2, which is basically Reine, everyone she deals an extra 40 damage. She's 140. Being able to just get free draws off of this crazy Ollie dealing 60 damage is actually really, really important.
I definitely underestimate how much damage that Reine was, or that Ollie was doing.
Yeah, so she deals 60 damage, which is, again, not nothing, and again, she's both colors on the draw card, which does help you with your draw engine and getting cards in hand. This game I didn't have that much. I cut a bit too much to make room for the Ollies and stuff. I would probably switch around the numbers a little bit more. But yeah, no, Iofi, Reese, good. This year ability really strong. Yeah, this deck just felt great. Unfortunately, I only had the 1 second to play with the whole time, basically. But if I got another,
I was definitely like not. But like I was also putting you in a position where you just couldn't get that second, right? Because you didn't really get that many first Reines up. Thankfully, and then again, the one that I was very worried about, the first opportunity I had, I rewound it.
And this game I lost because I did a bunch of misplays. I was spending the SP still early to attempt to kill, even though he had enough defenses. Even on the final turn, attacking the Lume, even though
I think you should
have had.
You should have I think you should, instead of attacking the Lume, you should have attacked the Iris.
Yeah.
I think not attacking the Iris was the mistake.
I didn't do the math, and I thought I had enough after the minus 50, but realizing the Iris was like, no, I didn't have enough.
Yeah, that's the strength of Lume, right? Like when you're, like the Lume kind of sits here, not really doing anything, but if your opponent doesn't pay attention to Hollow Power, they just lose 50 damage, like kind of for fun.
Yeah, so that's the power of Lume. But yeah, no, this deck's so.
This deck is really strong.
This deck is so.
This card is an issue. This card is an issue. I think
it gets hit.
It gets to 1 when Japan enters set 3.
Yeah, deservingly.
Yeah, like the third, in the match, right? I was 10 HP off each time I attempted to challenge Reine.
Reine being so strong, so thick. Like, no.
10 HP matters. Like we've seen, it was showcased very highly. 10 HP mattered so much in this game. For Promise, nothing much has changed. Like I said, you just have to replace every additional copy of the first Idol Iris with the Vanilla Iris. But again, the 160 HP didn't matter a lot. It let me live again with Lume's Guardian of Civilization skill. I effectively have 210 HP.
Yeah.
Which, as you guys saw at the very beginning, I chose to spend the Hall Power to make sure this Iris lived, because losing those 2 cheers, I think I would have lost another game saving the Iris still.
Yeah, the tank is definitely MVP.
Yeah. Both the deck. both like 30 HP here and then reducing 50 damage here. Like,
and you deal an extra 10 damage. Like, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, but another thing I do want to talk about in this game is like the amount of things we were doing to like make sure the other player wasn't really set up right. Like, like as I mentioned earlier, like I was hesitant to take double knockouts to get you cheer ramp. I set up the free, like basically the freest like double knockout any player will realistically give you. But I did this as a bait, and you unfortunately did not take it.
Yeah, it didn't happen. I knew that eventually the Reine sitting on board would be able to just deal enough damage.
Yeah. So definitely, like I think that was really good. A lot of players just like sometimes the free knockouts are not the knockouts you should take.
Yeah. Sometimes because you need to follow their cheers. Like that's the important thing. If they have like 3 cheers here, you're gonna want to knock out the thing with the 3 cheers. Against Buzz decks, it's a lot more difficult, but still, like you. Yeah.
But you also have to pay attention to like what's in the factory. Like I think I did this this is kind of like my playstyle too. I like throwing up Hollow Men to die, to like get knocked out. Strictly because I do want to cheer ramp a lot. Because a lot of decks right now, they're getting a lot more cheer requirements in terms of quantity. So definitely letting your opponent take knockouts. While it looks deceiving, like you're in a bad spot, sometimes that ramp just gets you where you need to go. Yeah. Especially in the deck like Blue Mane, like Promise, where I have damage reduction. So when your opponent tries to counter knockout, try to do a counter knockout, you could just reduce that damage and make their entire push play that irrelevant.
Yeah, life is a resource, and being able to use it to your advantage is very, very important, especially in this game.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed this matchup. This is definitely 2 decks I would not count out in this format. Definitely decks you definitely should be accounting for when planning out your locals or tournament runs.
And this is a special homebrew that I like messing with, like messing Ollie. Yeah. But the meta decks, like the stronger versions of this deck, will not be playing Ollie. They'll be playing Mari, they'll be playing Vega. They'll be
some of them are opting to play Kobo Leader.
Yeah, Kobo Leader. They'll be playing other stuff.
Yeah, Reine is a very strong shell that like the supplemental pieces kind of give the deck its identity and also like determine kind of its playstyle. And it gives you a lot of different tools to deal with the situations at hand.
Yeah, at the moment, the most flexible deck.
Yeah. I think even moving into the future, so long as like, God forbid they introduce a 7th cheer, Reine the 7th color, like Reine only gets better.
Yeah, Reine does get better next set as well too.
Yeah. Next set does introduce a lot of support for not just old decks, not just new decks, but a lot of old decks are going to start getting trickling support, and we'll start seeing a lot of these shifts pretty recent. I'm really excited actually, because like we are exploring unknown territory. Like Promise is still like a deck that can be played. Kanata, while did get shot or got hit really hard with the restriction, it's still a playable deck actually. It's still a really spooky deck, but that just plays Debut Rush, which is a playstyle that I am not really fond of because just like any aggression deck, you just attempt to try to go underworld. And again with the best deck for it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and then we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.